everyone, welcome back. Part 2. I'm gonna assume that you saw part 1 where you learned this pattern. In the key of F in this case, that pattern showed you all the locations of the note F. And right now we're gonna see what happens when we move it over to other keys and how we fill up the space behind it. Right, so this is pattern on paper, so take a screenshot if you haven't. Hopefully at some point it's in the description, but who knows. There you go. Alright, so we just did it in F, which gives us all the notes F on the whole neck. Let's just move it over to key of G right now. This is a G, this is a G, and this will give you again all the patterns, all the notes of G. And from there it repeats. Very small. And the last one over there. So this pattern we can literally fit in every one of the 12 musical keys that we deal with in Western music. However, the more we move over, the more blank space we kind of have behind here, and we gotta learn how to fill that. So let's put the pattern in A this time, 5th fret, and play it from there upwards, and then we're gonna see how we fill the space behind it. Alright, so position 1, A, index finger in the 5th fret, ring finger in the 7, index in the 5, back, switch to the pinky. This whole location of the fingers you learned in the first lesson. So if you're not familiar, go back to that one and then come back to this one, okay? So this is another A, we switch, ring finger, switch to the pinky, and this is pattern 1 again, where we started, but then 12 frets up. Nice and tiny. Okay, now we have some space left here, and what we're gonna do, we're just gonna play it backwards. So if you see on the paper here, this last note on the high E is the same one over there. So basically, if you start in pattern 1, you're gonna move backwards from there. Okay, so pattern 1, nice and sloppy. Now here we are gonna put our pinky, and we are gonna go to the G string with our index, which gives us another A. Then we could switch, and then you have an open A over here on the A string. Let's do it in the B as well. So we have pattern 1, we could go up, but in this case we're gonna go down. So we switch, G string, switch, A string, switch, open B string. Let's do another one. Key of C. Pattern 1, pattern 2, pattern 3, 4, 5. However, we need to go back. So we switch to our pinky, index to the G, switch to our ring, index to the A, switch to our ring finger, index to the B string, which gives us all the notes C on the whole neck. And that's so important to know and to kind of familiarize yourself with. And if you know this pattern, later on we can find all the chords of C and behind. Let's do it over there. There, there, and our good old cowboy C chord. Right, let's do one more. D, key of D, first position. We could go up, or we can go backwards. And we have all the notes. So another way to see it is, for instance, you can just start over here. And if you realize that you're in that position in the fretboard, you will always have the other note of that name over there. So if this is an A, here's going to be the other A, and there's going to be the other A, always. Or if you start here, it's always going to be there, there, and there. So the more you familiarize yourself with this pattern, you'll probably not get lost again. which is of course quite valuable. All right, next series, part 3, we're gonna see how this works with tiny scales and tiny scales, I mean 1-octave scales. And the next videos we're gonna do the chords and the arpeggios, major, minor, major 7, dominant 7, minor 7, and all that good stuff. All right, like, comment, and subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you in part 3.